This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
In the undercover war against drugs, they operate unseen and above the law. In a world without rules, temptation is only a heartbeat away. When betrayal leads to murder, and murder leads to cover-up, an innocent bystander is drawn into their world, now on the run, and running out of time. His only hope for survival is two cops with nothing to hide and nothing to lose. Action superstar Donnie Yen, Cynthia Kahn, Sonny Yu, and Michael Wong. In the line of duty.
We mixed, we loaded it, we edited it.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
Yeah, I've seen some people sometimes put Royal Warriors in there. I don't think it's related, but it's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's just it. Like Michelle Yeoh, I think, is just dynamite actress just because like she's been in so many productions. Like if you didn't see Crouching Tiger, then you saw the James Bond movie she's in. If you didn't see that, today's crowd is going to know, oh yes, the gal from Marco Polo and Star Trek and going to be in a spinoff of The Witcher. It's just she is, and now everything
Academy
all at once.
Award-winning actress.
Yeah, a great actress. Like she was so serious. Like I remember seeing her in Silverhawk and being like, this is cool from a perspective. I don't like the movie, but like she is carrying these movies. Like she is, I one time when we were trying to cast like what would be a good female version of the Expendables, I was like, Michelle Yeoh's got to be in there one way or another. And I kid you not, like I was casting all kinds of people and sometimes I would get a too old. I'm like, are you really going there? Like, it doesn't matter your age. You have to be a popular star who's now doing a bigger movie. And just seeing her again, she can do drama, she can do action. What else do I need? Like, she's a nice person.
Thought she was like one of the most graceful
is the best way.
Actresses.
And
in fighting, in the way she just carries herself in general, I just always thought she was incredibly graceful.
She was like Chow Yun-fat. She knew how to mix in spiritual kind of stuff, cool activist in real life, and then then I see her in other side stuff like Wing Chun and I can't speak the Heroic Trio, and it was like, see, she can even elevate a B movie kind of thing and make that more respectable. It's like she's a very progressive actress in that she's never a victim, and I think she helped reinforce a lot of that. Is like, hey, you're going to pay me as equally as the co-star. not here to get political, and I'm not here to I'm also don't suffer fools on screen or off, and like, and give her any role. It works. Like, she can be the ambassador of some place. She can be, it might be stereotypical, but like, she could be just a person who just gives advice, she can. And so I think having her as a no holds barred, officer, and she, even though a lot of her roles are still serious and not always, I mean, I think that's why I liked it in Super Cop, that she had comedy to work with. It's kind of hard to when you're playing off Jackie Chan, but at least her character still, like, along the way, slowly, softens and says, okay, cool. I'll be funny as well. And they make a cool buddy duo. But like, then when she's in Yes Man, it's like, oh, I believe it. She's gonna hunt and take out all of these badasses. And kudos to them for, just having Michael Wong, show up, and then Cynthia Kahn got to play a few different times. I think it was wild too how they're often fighting some Japanese warlords as well. Like, people don't realize it, but Hiroyuki Sanada's in one of them. Years before Last Samurai, before Zen Ronin, and Hiroshi Fujioka is in one. David Wu was another one, but like, I mean, like, just very, very fun movies. Like, part 4 with Danna Yen is an absolute must. Like, you have the most creative, like, what's it called, where you got like a poison like blade in your shoe. You see it when a lot of spy movies. It's got a name. Like just a shoe knife or something. Like, but I don't know if you guys know the scene. Like,
yeah.
Like, you click the back of it and it comes out, and I thought that was so cool. How it's like, it's that, I think it helps that not only is it cops and robbers, but much like a Jackie Chan movie, it is inviting. This revitalizes the whole Hong Kong concept of, this is our version of a blockbuster. Everybody else was doing cop movies, but it was often just sneak in some comedy too, or protecting a witness who you fall in love with, or is comedic relief. And here, they're protecting witnesses, but they're also going after very intricate heists. And as they go on, then they work in some police corruption or other, criminals. And again, the fights, Hong Kong always had its movies, for the most part, like, they move the material forward. It's not just a spectacle that you remember and nothing else mattered. Sometimes it is, but not all the time. Like, a lot of the time with these ones, they're like, I remember the glass breaking. I remember in the final one they did, like, it was kind of weak, but I really dug how Cynthia Kahn is like jumping out of a bus and then like firing like a grenade at the same time or some shit. It was just like very awesome. And then she's getting up all bruised, having killed a bunch of guys, and telling the captain essentially, "Can I go home now?" Like, it's just so wild seeing this in a post 48 hours pre-Lethal Weapon Die Hard kind of deal. And it's just like, this is how they did stuff like this.
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, it's Brent Pope, the host of Breakfast with Brent Pope. You've seen me on some of your favorite TV shows saying things like, "Give it up, Jimmy. You got to sink this putt to win." On Breakfast with Brent Pope, I sit down with guests from the entertainment world, and we do it all over breakfast. Or should I say Brentfast? Every week on Brentfast, you get inside Hollywood info and tips, great breakfast recs and foodie debates. Most of all, you get the most delightful 30 minutes of your week. So dig in. It's Brentfast time. Listen at Brentfast.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are found.
Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win Show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up